Noted.
Yeah, we are live. Yes.
We are live.
Yeah.
Please be on mute. Good evening, everyone present at this moment in this meeting, and wish you all a very happy New Year 2022. I Pramod K. Mishra, School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad, and our team, Professor B. Rajsekar, School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad, Professor G.V.R.K. Acharyelu, School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad, Mr. Venkat, Mr. Chakri, Mr. Partha from Oracle Cloud and Manufacturing Industries in USA. Warmly welcome all of you to this 5-day webinar on supply chain management and systems from 5th to 9th January 2022. On this special occasion, it is indeed a great pleasure to have on board our Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Hyderabad, Professor B.J. Rao, and esteemed Dean of the School of Management Studies, Professor Mary Jessica. It is further a great pleasure in informing all of you that we have received an overwhelming 1030 registrations in total as per the scheduled timeline. However, the curve was further upward. We had to stop at some point in time so that we can proceed with our schedule. We welcome all of you to this particular event. The basic objective of this particular event is to drive the supply chain or operations management faculty, research scholars, industry practitioners, government officials, and the students of the respective disciplines towards supply chain analytics using ERP solutions. This particular webinar is going to set the tone for the advanced issues in supply chain or the operations with respect to prediction and the optimization in future. To create the awareness about the SCM cloud, which is going to be the future, we offer this particular program without any charge, but in future, advanced program using ERP solutions will be chargeable. As far as the program overview is concerned, it's my pleasure to give you a little overview of the program. We are starting today, and to start with, we'll be having supply chain fundamentals to be taken by me, and subsequent to that, supply chain and the ERP systems will be taken by Mr. Partha Sarathi, Oracle Cloud SCM lead consultant. Then on 6th, plant to manufacture fundamentals will be taken by Professor G.V.R.K. Acharyelu, School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad. Plant to manufacture ERP solutions will be taken by Mr. Pilala Chakradhar, Oracle Cloud SCM Solution Architect, USA. Then on the day 7th, plan to procure fundamentals will be taken by Mr. Partha Sarathi, Oracle Cloud SCM lead consultant. Plan to procure ERP solutions will be taken by him once again. Then on January 8th, same time, manufacture to cost fundamentals will be taken by Professor B. Rajsekar, School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad. Then manufacture to cost ERP solutions will be taken by Pilala Chakradhar, Oracle Cloud System Solutions Architect, USA. Then on 9th, order to shipment fundamentals will be taken by Mr. Venkat Polavaram. He is currently available at this in this particular meeting, and he is also from Oracle Cloud Solutions USA. Subsequent to that, there will be one more session, that is order to shipment ERP solutions will be taken by Mr. Partha Sarathi, Oracle Cloud SCM lead consultant. So this is the brief outline of the event, and as far as the participant profile, sir and madam and all the participants available in this particular meeting, we have 1030 registrations, out of which about 25% are teachers, including professors, senior professors, about 15% from industry and the government offices, 10% are the research scholars, and the rest, about half, are basically students of various disciplines of MBA, MCOM, BTech, and so on. A few registrations we have received from abroad. The program broadcast, as far as the broadcast is concerned, The links for the respective sessions will be available in due time. Today's sessions links have been already shared with all the participants. So please refer to that. And to simplify the task of uploading and downloading the videos, etc. So we have broken down the entire event into different sessions. So hopefully you will not have any issues with the videos in case you want to download the same from the YouTube and from other places wherever it is available. So with this brief overview of the event, now I read the brief profile of our esteemed dean, Professor Mary Jessica, so that she can give her address. It's my pleasure to do that. So, good evening, madam. Once again, Professor Mary Jessica, a teacher by choice and by plan. Dr. Jessica has been in academics for about 3 decades. Before joining the University of Hyderabad in 2000, she was with Shiva Shivani Institute of Management, Stanley Degree College for Women, and constituent colleges of Osmania University. A university topper in NCOM and a PhD in business management from Osmania University. She specializes in finance, brilliant at academics, and through her career, Dr. Jessica was a recipient of Sankaraji Memorial Gold Medal at her plus 2 level. Dr. Jessica is presently professor and coordinator for MBA program offered by the School of Management Studies. Currently, she is holding the position of the dean at the School of Management Studies. She has a postgraduate diploma in project management. She is a coordinator. She is a coordinator of the postgraduate diploma in project management offered by the Center for Distance and the Virtual Learning, University of Hyderabad. She delivers invited lectures and participates in panel discussions on television programs. She has presented several papers in national and international conferences at home and abroad, including research presentations at World Investment Forum 2014 and United Nations Conference on Trade and Development in Geneva, Switzerland. She has completed 3 sponsored research projects in export financing, banking, and the commodity futures market. Her areas of research interest are financial inclusion and inclusive growth and sustainable development goals. Uh, she serves in various academic and administrative committees in the University of Hyderabad and also recruitment related committees with the government of Telangana. She has also served as proctor. She is a member of Board of Studies in universities and also in some autonomous colleges. She has edited a book on financial inclusion and inclusive growth is also volumes in financial management, project finance, security analysis, and the portfolio management. She has more than 60 publications in reputed journals, including those listed in ABDC and Scopus, conference proceedings, and books. She has organized national seminars, workshops, and symposia. Thank you very much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation to join this particular event and to address the gathering. So I look forward to your address, ma'am. So over to you, Professor Mary
Tha-
Jessica.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pramod. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor B.J. Rao Garu, Mr. Venkat Polavaram from Oracle Cloud joining us from the United States, Dr. Pramod Kumar Mishra, the coordinator for this 5-day international webinar on supply chain management systems, Professor G.V.R.K. Acharyulu Garu, other faculty colleagues, and dear participants from across the globe. A very good evening to all of you. Probably good morning to others as well. I extend a very warm welcome to all the participants to the portals of the University of Hyderabad, albeit virtually. I welcome you on behalf of the university, the School of Management Studies, and also on my own behalf. At the outset, I take pleasure in introducing to you the School of Management Studies, which is around 22 years young. The school has moved from strength to strength in this short span. Over the last 22 years, the school has seen an enviable growth, both in terms of the number of courses as well as the student strength. Over the last two decades, the school has birthed 4 MBA courses in response to changing needs of the society, namely MBA in Healthcare and Hospital Management, MBA in Business Analytics, Executive MBA, apart from our flagship program, the Classic MBA. We now have around 290 students in various MBA courses and around 100 PhD scholars. The school has been a very vibrant place for imparting management education, and our MBA students are employed in very good companies and are now occupying very high positions in the industry. Our PhD scholars are also teaching in various premier institutions like IIMs, NIIT, IIFT, Central Universities, to name a few, and also reputed universities abroad. The school has provided many opportunities for industry academia interaction and has organized close to 80 programs reaching out to wider audiences. The pandemic has brought the best out of us, I should say, and the school has organized around 20 FDPs or EDPs or workshops, etc., in the most needed areas during this difficult period. I congratulate Dr. Pramod for organizing this 5-day international webinar on supply chain management and systems. The importance of supply chain was never underestimated. We couldn't have survived without supply chain management. However, the pandemic has not only sensitized us about just its importance, but has proved the indispensability of supply chain management. I also congratulate Dr. Pramod and Professor Acharyulu for eliciting a massive response, a huge response of more than 1,000 applications. I really congratulate you both for all your effort. They have meticulously put together this program, which I'm sure will not only provide deep insights into the area, but also equip all of us with practical deliverables to be used in our respective workplaces. I thank the partners from Oracle for reposing their trust in us and allowing us to do a webinar of this magnitude. While Professor GVRK will be proposing the final vote of thanks, I thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor for sparing his valuable time and gracing the occasion. Thanks from the bottom of our hearts, sir. And in closing, I would say that a very warm welcome to all the participants from across the globe. I wish you a very intellectually enriching and academically fruitful 5 days. We do hope that you will collect fond memories of the University of Hyderabad in this very brief time. Thank you, one and all.
Thank
Pramod.
you very much, Madam. Professor Mary Jessica, the Dean of the School. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us this evening. Now it's my pleasure to read the brief profile of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor B. J. Rao. Professor B. J. Rao, Basudkar Jagdishwar Rao, in short, B. J. Rao, worked at Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, as chair professor in higher grade for about 7 years, senior professor in grade 1, that is higher grade again at TIFR Mumbai for about 7 years, as a professor at Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research in Tirupati as a chair professor in biology, and he also served as the dean faculty for about 3 years. So put together some 17 years of experience in higher grade scales ranging from dean and up. Currently, he is serving as the vice chancellor of the University of Hyderabad. He joined the university in July 2021. Sir's educational and the research experiences, I'll just read briefly. Sir has served at Yale University of Medicine's USA as associate professor in research track for about 2 years in biochemistry and the genetics. Basically, the broad agenda was research, and assistant professor in research track in the same university from 1987 to 91 in biochemistry and the genetics. The broad work was research, and as a postdoctoral research fellow at Yale University School of Medicine's 1985 to 87 biochemistry and genetics in the research field. Uh, Sir has done his PhD from Indian Institute of Science from 1978 to 84 in the area of biochemistry with a CGPA of 4 upon 4. I think should be translating into 100%. Sir has done his MSc from Osmania University from 1976 to 78 in the area of biochemistry with first class and distinction, and university topper, university fast. Sir has done BSc from Nizam College, Osmania University, under Osmania University from 1973 to 76 with the subjects botany, zoology, and chemistry. First class fast with a distinction, university gold medalist in botany. National Science Talent Search Examination, Saras cleared, conducted by NCERT New Delhi, Government Junior College, Mahbub Nagar, Andhra Pradesh, then in 1973, in the subject areas of biology, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. AP Fast and 16th rank in India. Sir has achieved numerous national, international fellowships, awards, and recognitions. I'll just briefly read out all of them. Uh, Sir is a fellow of National Academy of Sciences India, Allahabad. Year of award is 2002. Agency is National Academy of Sciences India, Allahabad. Fellow of Indian National Science Academy, India, New Delhi in 2010. Indian National Science Academy, India, New Delhi. Fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, 2013. Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore. Fellow of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Academy of Sciences, Hyderabad, 2006. Andhra Pradesh Academy of Sciences, Hyderabad. Awards and recognitions. Life Sciences Award of Brahmara Trust, YT Thachari Award. I'm sorry if I'm spelling it a little wrongly. So in 2009, that is Brahmara Trust, elected member of Guha Research Society, 2000, Guha Research Society. Professor M. Sadakshara Swami Endowment Award, 2015, Society of Biological Chemists, India. Sir Jesse Bose Fellowship Award, 2010, currently Sir is holding, Department of Science and Technology. Secretary, Indian Biophysical Society, 2005 to 2008, Indian Biophysical Society. Executive member, Indian Society of Cell Biology, 2015 to 2017, Indian Society of Cell Biology. Task Force member, Basic Biology Program, 2006 to 2011, Department of Biotechnology, that is DBT. Then member of DBT Task Force on Resources, Service Facilities and Platforms, 2014 to 2019 DBT again. Member Management Board, 2008 to 2012, Homi Bhabha Center for Sciences Education, TIFR Mumbai. Member National Organizing Committee, 4th ASEAN Science Camp, 2010, HBCAC TIFR Mumbai. Member Editorial Board, Journal of Biosciences, 2010, currently Sir is holding, Indian Academy of Sciences, Bengaluru. Editor-in-Chief, Journal of Biosciences, January 2017 onwards, Indian Academy of Sciences, Bengaluru. Vice President-elect, SBC, March 2017 to 2019, Society of Biological Chemists, India. Member Research Advisory Committee, 2011 to current, Hinduja Medical Research Center and Hospital, Mumbai. Core Committee for Evaluation of DBT HRD Curriculum Programs, 2016, Biotech Consortium India Limited, BCIL, by Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Sciences and Technologies. Core Committee member of DBT Task Force for Restructuring MSc General Biotechnology Curriculum, 2016, as stated above, that is BCIL. Chairperson Core Committees of DBT Task Force for Restructuring MSc Biotechnology, Medical and Human Molecular Genetics courses, 2016, by BCIL. Project Monitoring Committee PMC member, 2013 to 16, Technology Development Board, Department of Science and Technology. Member, 13th Educational Research and Innovation Committee of NCERT New Delhi, 2017 to 20, NCERT. Member of Governing Board, NIBMG Kalyani, 2017-20 to 17 to 20 by NIBMG DBT. Member of Board of Governors, IISER Tirupati, 2018, IISER MHRD. INSS Selection Sectional Committee Member, 2018, INSA. Senate committee member, uh, National Institute of Science Education and Research, Bhubaneswar, 2018 DAE. So, sir has, to his credit, 140 peer-reviewed research papers in international journals. To name a few, PNAS, uh, nucleic acid. I think these are the few keywords: nucleic acids research, genome biology, uh, J Biological Chemistry, Journal of Biological Chemistry, JMB, and Biochemistry. Uh, then this is Physical Review Letters, JPC, Journal of Theoretical Biology, etc. Chaired national and international committees on genome dynamics and genome instability mechanism, attended several invited national and international conferences related to mechanism of genome dynamics, diseases, and therapeutic interventions. SARS Wikipedia profile can be seen in case you have more interest to know about SAR. It is available in the Wikipedia. You can probably see that. So, with this brief profile of SAR, I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor B.J. Rao, to deliver his inaugural address. Over to you, sir, Professor B.J. Rao.
Namaste to all of you. Am I audible? Am I visible? Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So this is a special pleasure for me to invite all of you for this very interesting series of uh, uh, seminars for 5 days on a topic which is very, very contemporary: supply chain management systems. Before I express my views, I want to thank Professor Mary Jessica Garu, the Dean Management School, Dr. Pramod Mishra ji, Professor G.B.R.K. Acharyalu, and Mr. Venkat from Oracle, who is attending this conference from USA. This is a large attendance meeting. Over 1,000 people are attending from across the country as well as outside the country. Therefore, this is a very important event for University of Hyderabad and a very important topic. When I look at this topic, I look at it as material transfer and information transfer system. In this process of supply chain management systems, we are guiding through software directed flow of material, directed flow of information from its site of production to its site of usage, and it goes through multiple compartments. In some sense, this is inter-organizational system. Very clearly reminds me of biology. In biology also exactly similar thing happens. Your material gets in, material gets processed in multiple directions, and finally material is utilized in very productive manner. So you can see that this is in some sense systems biology version of management, essentially. So one could learn a lot in this system from lessons learned in biology if we want to do it. There are a lot of signals in this, there is a lot of noise in this, there are a lot of errors, and the entire challenge is to minimize the errors. That's the challenge in the supply chain management systems, and our software is essentially work towards minimizing the errors so that the information flow, the material flow goes in the intended direction. So from the site of procurement, planning, product generation, service creation, and putting the order of the placement, tracking the order, purchase order, detection of the purchase order, and finally delivery of the purchase. It can be product, it can be process, it can be data, it can be anything these days. So you can see that this is a directed flow, and this direction can be multi-channelized. So it's actually a fascinating science, in my opinion. So therefore it is a very, very useful set of knowledge that one should acquire. And I'm sure all the participants of this particular course will get significantly enriched by this ambitious 5-day program. Um, uh, and it really connects many people into the system, from suppliers to manufacturers to wholesalers to transporters to logisticians to retailers to customers, whatnot. So you bring a lot of people together in a concerted manner so that the intended products and data and processes get transferred in the right direction. Fascinating area, and I'm sure it's so useful on our day-to-day activities that many people will get enriched by this knowledge, by this hand-holding training that you are going to do. So therefore, I feel very proud that our community in the University of Hyderabad, especially people like Pramod Mishra ji, GVRK ji, Mary Jessica ji, all these people are hand holding this very, very important program in our university, and ably helped by Venkat, etc., etc. So I'm especially very pleased by coming together of all these expertise to make this program very successful. So I wish this particular course a big success, and I would think that this is only a beginning of a grander design that we will implement in future, because there are many things that we should be doing like this in NPS 2020, where across large distances we should transfer hand holding, enriching, skill giving experience to a lot of people. So this is the beginning of a nice process, a beginning of a grand process, and I would expect that all the stakeholders of this program would intimately work together and give the benefits to the end users of the system and make this a big success. So I'm especially very thrilled about this particular inauguration that I am doing. I'm blessed to be part of this program, and I wish everything should go very well in this program and more programs to come. And thank you very much. All the best to all of you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you very much, sir, for your nice words, and we'll see to that we conduct such programs in future as well. Before I hand over the session to Professor GVR Kacharyan for the vote of thanks, I request my colleague and co-host of this event, Mr. Venkat from Oracle Cloud Solutions from USA, to speak a few words about the event. Over to Mr. Venkat.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pramodji. As we planned this Oracle Supply Chain Management Cloud sessions for 5 days, this is just beginning in 2022, and we are going to do based on the availability of the expertise. We'll try to do it every month, or based on the demand, we can do it in once in a 3 months. That is like in once in a quarter. So we are going to give like these free webinar series to everyone nationwide and internationally, so they can take advantage of this and enhance their career growth and their plans. And the all team who put together this program, we are available for everyone, and you can reach out to us anytime, so we can help you in getting your targets. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Venkat. Now I would like to request Professor GVR Acharya, Professor of Operations in the Supply Chain Management area, to give a vote of thanks. Over to you, Professor GVR Acharya, sir.
Yeah. So very good evening to all the participants, and also good morning to the participants from the globe. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Vijay Rao, Dean Professor Mary Jessica, and the co-founder of this webinar series, Mr. Venkat, and the team from USA. On behalf of the School of Management Studies, University of Hyderabad, I take the pleasure of giving vote of thanks for the inaugural session of the 5-day webinar series, international webinar series on supply chain management and systems, starting from today. Thanks to our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor B.J. Rao, for giving a valuable inaugural address to the August gathering today and being present and motivate the team of supply chain management in the school. I also thank Professor Mary Jessica, Dean of the school, for all the support and encouragement to organize this webinar series. Last but not least, I also thank all the participants on the YouTube for being present to have highly knowledge sharing sessions on these 5 days. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to request all the participants to join the respective live sessions on the YouTube. This particular broadcast, that is inauguration, is going to end now. So you have to join the respective links for the sessions. So we are going to end this particular broadcast now. We are completing in 32 minutes against our declaration of 30 minutes. Almost we are on time. So once again, I thank you very much to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor B.J. Rao, Professor Mary Jessica, the Dean of the school, Mr. Venkat, and Achal sir for having their time here in this particular event. And look forward to see you in the respective sessions in case your time permits. Thank you very much, everyone. So, Jai Hind. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So we are going to end this particular broadcast. So see you again, ma'am, some other
Yeah.
time. Thank you.
Yeah.